Shit talker Blake. No, there's another question I'm going to answer. It says, you said Inky is from Politis and is yellow. Actually, he is gold. You know, but still yellow. And Pandora's from Jupiter. Black as fuck. Inky messes with Pandora's box, making some of her offspring non-melanated. Yes, that is what I'm saying. It is the, it is, you know, they wrote it in Genesis, the experiment that took place. What I'm really interested in is what is an Anunnaki in relationship to melanated or non-melanated people. If Anu is king of Nibiru, Anu is king of nothing, he's just Anu. I don't know why you guys give them these titles. And Inky and Enlil are his children. How is Inky yellow and from Politis? Because Politis is the planet of gold people. That's how he's yellow. Inky is yellow and so is Anu. Also, do you believe Nibiru is about to return? Actually, I don't believe anything. I don't have a belief system, so I can't believe it, nor can I believe it, because I have no belief system. I deleted it, and everyone should delete their belief system. This is how the serpent writes with his pen. He gets you to believe things. There are 3 words that are 99 times out of 100 movies, videos, documentaries, or whatever. There will be 99 that will give you 3 words: love, believe, and happy. And or happiness. These are spells. They will also give you words like, you know, Jesus Christ, church, religion. These are target words. They're called trigger words or something. They are more so hypnotic type words, I would say. No, so I do not have a belief. No, when I first saw the word and heard of Nibiru, I guess that's how, you know, everyone else pronounced, but I pronounce it Nibiru because, yeah, I pronounce it Nibiru because around the same time I was hearing this is when I began to search for Ayanai Bingi. And I found this kind of stuff. And so this is Nibiru to me, because at that time I was becoming a new Barua. So to me it's like Nibiru. I know it's Nibiru, but it also has something to do with I and I, Nyabingi. I can get my name out of that too. But when you believe something, then you're going to bring into existence a lie. And those 2 fingers, anyone who's putting up those 2 fingers, you should actually stop. I did that too, not knowing that I was inviting this type of shit into my world. I thought it was a peace sign, although we all do it, and the book does say, you know, telling my people peace, peace when there is no peace yet. We keep throwing up those 2 fingers because someone told me, like, back in Egypt time or some shit, it belonged to us, maybe. But today, it belongs to Aleister Crowley. It is used for the victory. Also, any target, because I see a lot of targets wearing shades. So, if you are a target, please do not wear shades in your video, especially if you are in your house. Why do you need shades on and you're in your house? That is a perp thing. See, the perps will wear their shades. So if they get on a bus or whatever, you can't tell if they're looking at you. And 9 times out of 10, you can tell a perp. All you have to do is look at people. Most people will look back at you, nod their head, or just look back at you. A perp possibly will not look at you unless he's a different type of trained perp, where he is trained to become, you know, your friend, someone you know, someone you will go somewhere with and you just met them. I know people that do that. They just meet this person and go somewhere with them and don't let anyone know where they're going. Grown people do that shit too. They feel they're grown No, your ass can be locked away somewhere and sold to some motherfuckers for sex, for slavery, for anything. I mean, they got all kind of shit going on today. It's always one person, always one person knows where I am at all times. At least one person. But, you know, I tell my children where I go. So now, when I saw this word Nibiru, I thought to myself, this, you know, I researched it. I'm like, this word, this ship that they're calling a planet. I said the ship is it's too damn big to hit Earth. It's like the size of Earth. Do your own research and you will find this kind of shit out. So I went and they talked to my entities, and I'm like, how can this ship hit the Earth? Won't it knock it out of orbit? If you knock the Earth out of orbit, you knock everything off. Everything will be helter-skelter. You know, you knock everything off. Just like the moon, they didn't actually knock it off planet, but no one can live there anymore, and they use it to light the Earth. Mars, it's not used for anything. People are not going back up there. They can tell you they're up there. They're a motherfucking lie. They know they're not getting there because those tall, black-ass, dark men that, well, he called them black men. Those tall black men in ships are on Mars, making it so you can't get your ass back up there, because you did get your ass back up there at one point in time. You did get your ass back up there. That was after it. You know, this shit is so confusing, but that was after Atlantis. Somehow you got your ass back up there, and somehow during that time, that's how the twins got down here. I don't know that whole story, but I'll go and ask to see the movie, and I'll see what the fuck you did. Now, also, so you won't get back up there. You know you won't get back up there, because the Jupiterians, yes, they are very tall, and they're very, very dark. So dark, they are purple. Like, I'll show you. So dark, they're purple. Like him. See? He will be a Jupiterian now. He used to be pink, but he decided he wanted the taste of melanin. I'm going to also show this doll as a pink doll, the way he was when he was pink, but no, he is from Jupiter. So is Tosh. Tosh is from Jupiter too. The doll I made is Tosh. He is from Jupiter too. Yes, his hand is gone, but he will have him another hand when he is actually shown in the scenes. And you know, he got his hand that way. He was actually caught by the Martians, but you know, that's the story. I know the story. I'm not going to write the story. I just look at the pictures in the video, and I just know the story as the pictures go along. So I leave it like that so other people can make up their own stories as the picture goes along. That is a way to use your imagination, and that is what they want to take away from us. Imagination. They really want to take it from us. You know, but we don't do what Inky did with his imagination. So now if you go and you research Nibiru, then you will see that no, Nibiru is not going to hit the Earth. There are ships that come from inside Nibiru. Nibiru is actually a big ass ship. Like, you can call it the mothership if you want to. But I did a video years ago, I think, where there were 3,000 ships in the sky that came from out of Nibiru. She could pop them out better than a lady who has had all these shots and can pop out 10 babies at one time. Is Nibiru about to return? I don't know what you mean by return. It has never been here on this earth. That ship will not land on this earth. That ship will not hit this earth. That ship cannot, the earth can't even hold that ship. But it is a ship. And what do you expect to happen when it does what's going on right now? it's not going to return. But what's going on right now is what's going to happen. As I say, 3,000 ships in the sky, maybe more now. But even when I told that there were 3,000 ships in the sky, right after that, the Pink Man, he put up 30,000 drones. So for 3,000 of Nibiru's babies, I'll say her ships, there are 30,000 drones. They're trying to find the ships with their dumbasses. That should be funny to me. Will the Anunnaki walk on Earth openly? We all are Anunnaki. Even the Pink Man is Anunnaki, and we're all walking on Earth openly. It's just some of the Anunnakis, the pink ones, they like to walk in our ear. Covertly. They're not openly, but they will open our ears to hear certain sounds, so that they can fuck us up, they can hit us with directed energy. But we're all Anunnaki. That's where we come from, Anunnaki. This is why Anunnaki is spelled the way it's spelled, but even Inky name can be spelled different. Because there are males and there are females. And they're both written in Anunnaki. That's why it's not a K. I in Anunnaki is QU, and actually this should be QU too, but they couldn't find anyone who had the EN and then a QU in their names when I came here. So they had to go with Jenkins, because Jenkins in the middle. You'd be surprised. I didn't choose my parents, but you would be surprised who chose them, so that I would be able to connect myself to them. You have to know how to connect the dots. And I can't even connect myself to Nibiru. And now it says, will the Anunnaki walk the earth openly? We're already doing that. We keep coming back and coming back and coming back to do it over. Even some pink people are coming back to do it over, like Tesla. His name is George Orwell, but I knew him as Tesla. Tesla's back now too. I've talked to him before, but his name is not Tesla, but he is trying to make a spaceship to get the fuck up out of here. He is, and he always talks about the other side of the moon, and he's very good with magnets and electricity and stuff like that, and he is a Jew boy. Now it says, do they look like us? Of course, they look like us. They even look like the Pink Man, but the Pink Man doesn't have melanin. One time I was in a store, me and my husband Lishima. So if I was with Lishima, that was a long time ago, and we were in a health food store. And when we got to the counter, there was a pink Jew boy standing there, and wow, he looked exactly like Elishama. Exactly. Him and Elishama knew. It's like they were mirroring themselves, but he saw himself what he would look like melanated, and Elishama saw himself what he would look like if he was not melanated. So we are all the same, from the same, in a sense of a way. We are all from the same. As I said, Enlil, he has his children too on this planet, and because Anu and Antu were born on this planet, but there is something deeper with Antu being born with Enlil and them being twins, but there's something else about Antu, and I haven't talked about that one yet. So he's really interested in Anunnaki in relationship to melanated and non-melanated people. Okay. Do they look like us? I answered that. Also interested in relationship between blood lineage to Anu and targeting, gang stalking, divine right to rule, etc. Gonna continue watching her, I hope so. But there is no such thing as divine right to rule. I don't have a divine right to rule. Divine right to rule what? My children? And then I raise my children, and once they are 18, then by the time they're 16, they should know already how to build a business. Just have business know-how. They already should be charitable and know who to be charitable to, who not to be charitable to, because we are on this planet. Your children should already know these things. My children would have known these things if those who think they have the divine right to rule had not come in and stole away my tribe. I created my own tribe. And now, divine right, you only have a right to rule your own self. Rule your children, maybe even rule over your grandbabies. Where if your children are around, then your children are supposed to step in and rule over their own children. This is why we die so early, the melanated man, because we have our grandbabies while our children are out there doing what the fuck they want to do. No, you know, you're supposed to teach your children and teach your children's children. But however, your children are supposed to teach their children too, and we don't do these things. And even if we do decide to do these things, we start teaching the pink man shit. If someone wants to teach the children about Inky and they knowing them, then they will go to snitching. And he will be filling your head. He's like, snitching is like the serpent in the garden. You know, when like I said, I was looking for Naya Bingy, and I saw Anunnaki, although I saw it spelled wrong, but I still thought, is that Anunnaki? And I started, hearing about this snitching guy. And I say, where the hell this nigga come from? He just walks his ass up in here, but it used to be a joke that I would say with my entities that, how serpent came in, how the serpent got into the garden. He just appeared from out of nowhere. And that's like snitching. And then he takes his pen, he takes his pen, he begins to write a book. How can you put what went on here in such a little bitty book and then tell people that you dissected the codes? See, people, they're just fucking liars.